Welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas Coping, brought to you by the Right or Die Show.
Hi, everybody. It's me today. So Randi-Lee Bowslaugh here with you, wrapping up our 12 days of Christmas coping. I hope that you really enjoyed them. I hope that it gave you a lot of different tools to use. I mean, there are so many out there. The one that I'm going to mention right now, because no one's talked about it, there's oodles, but I'm going to say nature. To be honest, I didn't know what I was going to say, but I'm looking out my window going, nature. Nature is so therapeutic. Now, I'm definitely not going outside right now because there is snow on the ground. But nature has this way of just refreshing the soul. Not so much in the winter, but in the summer months, in those warmer months, I love going outside, hearing the birds singing, walking by the canal, and just really enjoying what is around me. Keeps me present in the moment, right? Keeps me there, keeps me able to focus on what is, not what could be, not the worries, not the hateful thoughts that I have about myself. It keeps me just in this moment of peace and serenity. So nature is such a great coping skill. If you live in a big city where nature can be maybe a little bit more tricky to find, I'm sure there's a park around somewhere. Maybe you can find a nice park with a big old tree that you can just sit, read a book. I love reading. I just close your eyes and listen to the nature that is around you. Breathing in that fresh air, right? Fresh air is so nice to just breathe that in and just focus on the now. So that's going to be your number 12 coping strategy, is enjoy not the weather, enjoy the nature. If you enjoy this kind of weather with snow and cold, yuck, then go outside. I know my cousin, his family, they love going skiing and snowboarding and all that stuff. So, I mean, there's definitely niceness to this weather. I will say that taking the dogs for a walk, because they have to walk no matter the weather, rain, sleet, sun, and everything. It is still refreshing being able to get out, and even if it is a 5-minute walk when there's snow, even if it's just a quick 5-minute walk around the block, it is still very refreshing to get that sunshine, as little as there is during winter, but get that sunshine on your face, get that feeling of the brisk air. It is still very refreshing. So again, thank you all for joining. If you have missed any, there are 12 days of coping. You can always go back, watch all the episodes. We are, of course, continuing with the Right or Die show into the new year. I can't believe that it's been now almost 3 years with that show. So we're definitely still going strong there. If you have any other suggestions about coping strategies or the history of mental health that you want to talk about, because we are still, of course, talking in the Bedlam podcast about the history of mental illness, throw them in the description below. Now, what book do I recommend for Christmas? Well, it depends on who we're talking about. If we're talking about a little kid, I'm going to say Operation Deck the Halls. It's that one right there. That is a kid's Christmas book that I wrote quite a few years ago. That was really my first kid's book, and it's about a little girl who can't fall asleep, so Santa might not be able to make it, and elf magic happens because elves have all the magic, and they make it happen for her. So I would say Operation Deck the Halls is an awesome book, even leading up to Christmas. That's a nice new kind of story that you can share with your little ones. If you're looking for an actual Christmas gift, maybe for the teen or adult in your life, I'm going to say Thoughts of a Warrior. That's my brand new book that just came out December 7th. It is a book of poetry. Unlike Thoughts of a Wanderer that was very depressed, this one is much more uplifting. And it also, nature, guys, goes right with that theme. It's all about nature here. All of the pictures except this wolf one. My husband actually took this one. But all the pictures that I did take, so they are real life. They are real nature that you can experience. So nature it is a great coping strategy. Thoughts of a Warrior, great book with the coping strategy. All right. Again, Ride or Die Show airs on Wednesdays at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, usually live. I know that I have a couple recording dates coming up. Life, sometimes I got to go to the dentist or have holidays. It's a thing. But be sure to keep watching, and I will, I'll see y'all in the new year too. Enjoy. Bye.
Thanks for watching the 12 Days of Christmas Coping. And remember, the only way to end the stigma of mental health is to speak openly and honestly.